Hello everyone, this is Lorena and I'm back with another Dillings video. I just remembered I was on a roll with my spiritual shit. And yeah, I was plugged in. Basically meaning that once my identity started to develop, I really began to experience some really weird shit. Oh my god. And as a child, I was pretty standard. I believed pretty much everything that I'm supposed to believe. And then things happened, and I stopped being normal. When was I normal? Never. If we want to say that I was ever normal, we have to go back to another life, not this one. Because in this one, I was never normal, because I was born with abnormalities. Physical abnormalities that could have killed me. No, really. I mean, I was having trouble breathing, and I'm pretty sure it's... How did I manage to survive for so long? I don't know, but I survived long enough for doctors to eventually do something about it. However, before that, doctors decided my gender was more important than making sure, I'm good, there's no abnormalities. Like, dude, doctors, aren't you supposed to check that there are no physical abnormalities with an infant? I was newborn and you didn't check? You know I was born late. You were there. Oh my god, you didn't think that maybe there could be something abnormal to look at because I was born late? Oh my god. But I somehow managed to live. I lived for years without a nasal passage. I was breathing through one nostril and also my mouth. My mouth is probably how I managed to survive. You're not supposed to breathe through your mouth primarily because you're supposed to breathe through your nose. And I didn't do that because I couldn't breathe through my nose properly. I lacked a nasal passage. It was blocked by bone. And people would probably like me to stop talking about this, but I mean, it is a reminder that even before I developed my personality, I still wasn't normal. Not even then. But yeah, I also just grew up not normal to begin with. And apparently being autistic is bad. I don't know why having autism is something to hate on, but humanity, we're hitting a new low. Although I think that mostly Americans are infamous for this kind of shit. I don't know about other countries. Do they think that having autism is cursed? I'm not sure. I haven't been to those countries to check. I know that in America, though, there are people that think having autism is a bad thing. Which is stupid and dumb, and I'm glad my parents aren't dumb. At least they have intelligence. Okay, so, yeah, I have autism. It's not a bad thing. I don't know why some people think it is. It's kind of stupid that anyone believes that. But, okay, sure. Now, when the spiritual shit began, I actually didn't realize it. I didn't know. I mean, I was of the opinion that some of the things I wanted was impossible. Some things are impossible. You can't get this or that. Certain things shit doesn't exist. Spirits don't exist. All of this is fiction. And then my brain is just like, I just started communicating with spirits at random, and I didn't realize I was doing that. How did I not know? I mean, a lot of people in my position, they freak out. They're like, what that? Why? Well, you know what? For some reason, it just seems to be... I think I skipped the freaking out stage. I started interacting with spirits, but because I couldn't see them, I assume I just didn't think that maybe I'm communicating with spirits. But considering a lot of people in certain communities that I have been part of, they had a stage where they were kind of freaking out. They didn't know what was going on, and I skipped that stage entirely. Like for some reason, this was like my default. like it just made sense that I was suddenly communicating with spirits. Yeah, not like other people would think I'm dumb for saying this. But, you know, who says I care about other people's opinions anyway? I pretty much said no when I decided I wanted something. Like, I wanted what I have right now. I just didn't realize I got it because I wasn't paying attention. And it's actually kind of interesting that I skipped that part of my awareness, because it took years for me to learn that. It took me years to learn what I was doing. Wait a minute, what? I couldn't use my... Go suffer, Zone. Go suffer. Anyway, moving on. What was I going to say? Before Zone did some shit that he shouldn't have done. Don't piss me off, Zone. You don't want to provoke me. You don't. I have the power of bonds. Even if people would argue that I don't. But, I mean, why would I care? I mean, obviously I have what I want because I didn't care. I asked for this. I asked for what I have and I received. But, I mean, it's just like, how the hell did I manage to not realize what was going on? How did I not know? It just felt so normal and so natural to me that apparently it just didn't occur to me what was going on again. It just apparently didn't occur to me. And now when I did learn about this, it was because I basically just died. Not really, but I just think that some very messed up shit happened, and I just, my identity died. My sense of identity was gone. I was just, I mean, I learned a very important lesson there. Don't over-identify with shit. Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm doing that again. Oh, damn. Maybe I didn't learn. Okay, well, in this particular instance, I'm talking about something that can't be taken away from me without killing me. Or, you know, forcing me through an unnatural amount of torture. Yeah, I don't think humans would do that to me, because they're already complaining about people that would... We're moving on. We're not starting this conversation. I know I'm cursed, but I will stop right now. Though I do feel like I need help. That is a thing. But I don't need YouTube to know about it. Not with this, no. Although I may have already said it in a past video and I just forgot. Okay, well, I wouldn't know. I record so many videos. I forget what I say, like it's just a mere afterthought. It never happened. Once it's out of my mouth, I just don't think about it again. And if I said something cursed, I just pretend I never said it because I don't want to remember it. I just hope that no one cancels me because I said something that I shouldn't have said, and oh god. I definitely say a bunch of shit, don't I? Yeah, I say so much. I feel like I'm getting progressively worse each time I record. I mean, I'm trying to do my best not to go overboard with that, but I mean, it's happening. It's just, I don't have full control over everything I go through. I mean, I didn't have much control over a lot of things growing up. And this is before the spiritual shit started, by the way. Yeah, I'm not normal. I don't want to be. I throw away normalcy to regain my sanity. And in fact, my reality is, I mean, there are a lot of things I experience that people would think I'm delusional for, but I have to accept those things as part of my experiences or I'll go batshit. No, really, I almost did because of... I was unable to accept what was going on. I was like, I was having cannot compute syndrome. It almost made me very unstable. And I became more stable when I accepted my reality instead of just believing what everyone else thinks I should. No. A lot of the shit I go through is subjective, which means it doesn't mess with reality on a base scale. It's okay if it's not messing with the laws of physics. If it's messing with the laws of physics, that is when I should go see a professional. If I start seeing shit I shouldn't be seeing, I should go see a professional. I mean, I know that I say I see spirits, but I think if I started seeing some creepy shit, I still would see a professional. If I start seeing a bunch of weird, terrifying shit, I'm gonna go see a professional. And, yeah. But I don't think I'm going to start seeing anything weird anytime soon, unless, of course, it's something that's in a YouTube video, for example. Because that's where most of the terrifying shit I hear about is from. This platform. Now, admittedly, I actually did see something that wasn't from YouTube, although there are probably plenty of YouTube videos about this. But I experienced sleep paralysis once, and I think that was actually a side effect of one of my medications, because ever since I stopped taking that medication, I haven't experienced sleep paralysis again. And also, I looked up the side effects of that medication, and sleep paralysis is there. And I can't remember when I experienced sleep paralysis, but it was either 2015 or 2016. And now, because one of the antidepressants medications I was on, because one of those medications I was on could have given me sleep paralysis, I'm thinking that antidepressant gave me sleep paralysis, and that was terrifying shit. I don't want to experience that again, but I'm just like, do I need a medication to experience it? I'm like, oh god, no! And that is why I think that I should see a professional if I see any more terrifying things like that. Although I was hallucinating on easy mode during that episode, you know? Yeah, it was easy mode, because I did see something that was terrifying, but it wasn't to the point where I'd be severely traumatized by it. Okay, now what was I doing? Oh, right, I was checking missions for a second. Hold on. I know I haven't completed one, but how many times? Okay. I'm trying to do 25 assists. Although I have plenty of time to do 50, I don't have to do them right now. I don't have to do them all right now, but I did admit that I like raid bosses. I like dueling them, because I like doing damage. A lot of damage. I'm very good at that, you know. But I absolutely would love to do a bunch of events again. I mean, seriously, I know I want a rerun of one specific event in particular, but there are other events I'd like to do again. Yes, spoiler. There are other events I'd like to do again, and events that I've actually gotten to do, in fact. And that is why I'm one of the most cursed people alive. Oh my god. Oh my god. You don't have enough life points for me, Zone. That's why I decided I'm not doing a turbo duel. You don't have enough life points. But when he becomes harder, I'm going to start hating his guts. Not because of what he's doing as an antagonist or a villain, but because he's getting on my nerves, and he's getting in my way. And he's not letting me duel the way I want to. Oh, God. I mean, it sounds like I'm just purposely ripping off 4 right now, doesn't it? Well, it's not just... I mean, I acted like that before I realized what I was... before I realized what I was, before I acknowledged that I duel in, I mean seriously, before I realized how I was dueling, I was just acting like that anyway. Pretty much same energy. And then when I realized that, I was like, oh shit. That's not who I'm trying to, that's not my dueling persona. I'm not going for that. But my dueling persona is more like Quattro, you know. I guess it's more appropriate on YouTube. A bunch of people are just going to be like, hard disagree there. Yeah, sure, but I mean, if you know who my dueling persona is based off one person in particular, but not Quattro. And if you knew who that person was, I think YouTube would just ban me. Not really, not really. I think I can say who it is, but I just don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea for people to know. I mean, for one thing, I'm not doing a very good job, and two, I just don't want to tell anyone. It's a secret, you know? Also because I'm failing at it. Okay, can I just repeat that? Except when I'm dueling you about, then I actually do act like, oh god, we don't need to hear about this. Moving on. Actually, yeah, I do have the guts to confess. The only time I actually act like the person my dueling persona is supposed to be based off of, it's against you, Belle, or Quattro, or Shark on rare occasions, but usually it's you, Belle. Usually you, Belle. Why? I don't know. I don't even know where this obsession came from. It just came out of the woodwork. It was weird. It's weird. It's weird. I mean, I don't know. Will the obsession go away, or is it just... Is it actually an obsession? Yes, it is, because I am so... Yes, it is. It's a real one. Although I still don't understand it. I don't understand it. It's weird. I don't know where it came from, and it's just so weird. Okay, I'm putting this card on the field for no reason. I'm not actually going to synchro summon again, because that kind of just isn't my plan. Again, there's a big there's a monster that you can summon during turbo duels. And this deck is again the way it is because I want to be able to do that. I want to summon that card. And why am I not saying it by name? Because I can't pronounce it. That's why. Yes, I can pronounce it. I feel like I should be able to, but I can't. There really aren't many things that start with the letter Q. There aren't many things that start with the letter Q. Okay, you know what? I think I just messed up. Okay, I messed up. Well, I always mess up. Well, I don't, actually, but sometimes I do mess up, and that's bad. Alright, I'm going to synchro summon now. I decided to do that because I shouldn't have summoned... I shouldn't have done what I did. So, now I know not to do that because I will mess up. I will mess up if I do that. And Zone is just watching me in utter disapproval because he doesn't like what I'm doing, but he says I care. You're going to get plenty of time to be a piece of shit later. Zone. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just... did I... Oh! Okay, I know what I just did. Okay, great. Maybe I should put in a third? I guess I should update my deck, just in case I could potentially do something like this again. Okay, now why would I do that? Well, again, I just realized why I couldn't synchro summon there. Obviously, because I'm not turbo dueling. Maybe I should turbo duel. No, I'm still getting assistals done. I happen to know I have another copy anyway. I've got a playset. Oh my god. I can just get rid of any cards that I'm not using anyway. So which card am I not using? Well, let's find out. Which card will be removed? I have no idea. I don't know. We'll find out later, I guess. And now the video is I'm almost finished recording this, but before I do that, this is a very simple change. I just had to add in a third copy of a card because I'm kind of insane. And all kinds of reasons, you know? Okay, when have I ever summoned Dark? I have never summoned Junk Archer to my knowledge. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna put in another junk monster anyway. Okay, and my deck is now saved. It's saved. Yes, perfect. It's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, we're moving on. Guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. And the next video, the next video doesn't have to exist, neither does this one. But again, because I messed up, I'm recording a bunch of videos that don't have to exist. So I'm going to continue that with the next video.